Hey Crackers fans, this is PA announcer Riley Clingman here with Coach Kevin Meistickle after Game 2 against the Waleska Wild Things here on Saturday evening. Coach, to start off, another great outing from another starting pitcher, John Luke Glanton. It's been a kind of a thing in these past 2 games, specifically against the Wild Things, but it's also been a thing all season long. It seems like you guys have gotten phenomenal outings from your starting pitchers, not only in these past 2 games, but pretty much throughout the entire season. What have you guys kind of been preaching to those guys when they come out to start games?
With Glanton, just like with Supa, just like with Arnold, we set it up. We just keep them in almost a rotation. So they're always knowing when they're going to pitch. They're always getting their 3 days or so to get ready. And I mean, every time out, Glanton's had one good game after another. I mean, he's had so many good appearances. And I'll tell you what, when I picked him up over the winter, I didn't realize just how good this young man was, but he's going to be a heck of a pitcher for the next couple of years in college. Throws everything, throws it with accuracy, and not only that, he's polished on the mound. Does not get rattled. So I like watching him. I just enjoy sitting here watching him the whole time. We could have probably let him throw 2 or 3 more innings because he was in a pretty good groove.
Yes, sir.
But no, he and the starters are doing a great job. Now the relievers are really coming on. So it's all starting to work like it usually does for us in July,
Yes, sir. And what do you think is kind of, I don't want to say like flip the switch for the bullpen, but what has kind of changed about the bullpen where all these guys are starting to come into games and shutting the door, throwing their 1 inning every game?
Well, number one, it's later in the season. We've already gotten them in enough times to the point where they're pretty comfortable with what they're doing, but they're also comfortable with what we're doing, and that's kind of where it meshes together. These kids, if they can come in and just give us a good inning, hell, we've still got 14, 15 pitchers, and we're known for keeping a lot of pitching. We do it every year. And that's usually what carries us in the end. If you can get us about 4 runs, we can usually win a game most of the time.
Yes, sir. And last question for you, Coach. You had bases loaded 2 different times in this evening's game, and you weren't able to scratch any runs across. But how much confidence does it give you that you can get bases loaded situations with your hitters up and your guys are working counts, or drawing walks, or getting hit by pitches, and they're doing the little things to get on base and create for the offense?
Sometimes guys get a little overzealous, with bases loaded. You got to just relax. And the key is, don't take strikes. Got a couple shots there with bases loaded. Guys are taking strikes. No, you got to be hungry. With bases loaded, you turn into a different type of hitter. I mean, you almost have to will yourself to get the runs in. And you can't relax and just keep taking strikes because they're going to ring you up. Bases loaded, everybody's fine-tuned in a situation like that. You got to be hungry. You got to be swinging the bats. They got out of it. They did a pretty good job. Let's face it. They threw pretty good tonight. I got to give them a lot of credit too. But I keep saying, bases loaded, no outs. Somebody's got to get these runs in. So, you're just telling guys, swing the bats. That's the most important thing.
Yes, sir.
Relax.
Yeah, definitely. Well, thank you so much, Coach, and we'll see you next time.
You got it.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yep.